Hello, this is MedChief, your real doctor. Today we're diving into a topic that's both fascinating and concerning: the hidden risks associated with marathon running. Now don't get me wrong, I'm all for pushing your limits and achieving athletic goals, but it's crucial to understand that the human body is a biomechanical structure, and overuse can lead to wear and tear just like any machine. We often hear inspiring stories of marathon runners pushing their physical boundaries. But what we don't hear about as often are the potential health risks associated with this extreme endurance activity. While running marathons can be incredibly rewarding, it's important to be aware of the potential downsides. Here are some potential reasons why some marathon runners die early. Now you might be thinking, but doc, isn't running supposed to be good for your heart? And you're right, regular moderate exercise is fantastic for cardiovascular health. However, extreme endurance activities like frequent marathon running can sometimes do more harm than good. Imagine this: your heart, a powerful muscle, working tirelessly to pump blood throughout your body as you pound the pavement for miles. This constant strain, especially without adequate rest, can lead to small tears in your heart tissues. Over time, these micro-tears can lead to scarring, a condition known as myocardial fibrosis. This scarring can disrupt your heart's electrical signals, increasing the risk of arrhythmias or irregular heartbeats. These arrhythmias can range from harmless palpitations to life-threatening ventricular fibrillation, where the heart quivers instead of pumping effectively. And it's not just the mechanical stress. Prolonged high-intensity exercise can also place a heavy burden on your heart's electrical system. This is especially true if you're not allowing sufficient time for rest and recovery. Think of it like pushing your car engine to its limits without giving it a break. Eventually, something's gotta give. So, while moderate exercise strengthens your heart, overtraining can actually increase your risk of cardiac events. It's all about finding that sweet spot, challenging yourself without pushing your body beyond its limits. Remember, your heart is a muscle, and like any muscle, it needs time to recover and rebuild after intense workouts. Listen to your body. If you're experiencing chest pain, dizziness, shortness of breath, or any other unusual symptoms during or after running, stop immediately and seek medical attention. These could be warning signs of an underlying heart condition. Next, let's talk about something called hyponatremia, or low sodium levels in the blood. Now you might be thinking, wait, how can I have low sodium from running? I sweat out salt, right? And you'd be absolutely correct. When you sweat, you lose electrolytes, including sodium. However, here's where things get tricky. During long races like marathons, runners often overhydrate, meaning they drink excessive amounts of water without replenishing their electrolytes adequately. This excessive water intake dilutes the sodium concentration in your blood, leading to hyponatremia. Now you might be wondering, why is sodium so important? Well, sodium plays a crucial role in maintaining fluid balance in your body, nerve function, and muscle contractions. When your sodium levels drop too low, your cells start to swell, including those in your brain. This swelling can lead to a range of symptoms, from mild confusion and headaches, to seizures, coma, and in severe cases, even death. That's why it's crucial to maintain a proper electrolyte balance, especially during endurance events. So how can you prevent hyponatremia? The key is to drink to thirst, not to excess. Listen to your body's signals and avoid chugging down water unnecessarily. Additionally, consider using sports drinks that contain electrolytes, especially during long runs or races. Remember, hydration is essential, but overhydration can be just as dangerous as dehydration, especially when it comes to sodium balance. Now let's address the elephant in the room: sudden cardiac arrest, SCA. While relatively rare, SCA can occur during marathons, often due to underlying heart conditions that go undiagnosed. It's a scary thought, but it's important to be aware of the risks. Imagine this: you're running a marathon, feeling strong and energized, when suddenly your heart stops beating effectively. This abrupt loss of heart function can lead to collapse and, if not treated immediately, death. SCA is a leading cause of death in athletes, and marathons, with their intense physical demands, can unfortunately trigger this tragic event. One of the most common causes of SCA in young athletes is hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, HCM, a condition where the heart muscle becomes abnormally thick, making it harder for the heart to pump blood effectively. Another potential cause is coronary artery disease, CAD, where plaque buildup narrows the arteries that supply blood to the heart, increasing the risk of a heart attack. The scary part is that many runners might not even know they have these underlying conditions. They might feel perfectly healthy, training regularly without any symptoms. That's why it's crucial to listen to your body and get regular checkups, especially if you have a family history of heart problems or experience any unusual symptoms during exercise. Early detection is key. If you have any concerns about your heart health, talk to your doctor about getting an electrocardiogram, ECG, or other cardiac screenings. These tests can help identify any potential issues before they become life-threatening. Now, let's shift gears a bit and talk about something that affects not just your heart, but your entire musculoskeletal system: overuse injuries. Imagine this. You're so focused on crushing your marathon goals that you push your body beyond its limits day after day without giving it adequate rest. This constant pounding on the pavement, coupled with inadequate recovery, can take a toll on your joints, muscles, and bones. Think of it like this. Every time your foot strikes the ground, a shockwave travels up your legs, through your hips, and into your spine. Your body is designed to handle these forces, but only up to a certain point. When you repeatedly subject your body to these high-impact forces without sufficient rest, you increase your risk of overuse injuries. These injuries can range from nagging aches and pains to debilitating conditions that sideline you for weeks, months, or even years. Some common overuse injuries in runners include runner's knee, which is pain around the kneecap, often caused by overuse or misalignment. Then there are shin splints, which is pain along the shin bone, often caused by inflammation of the muscles, tendons, and bone tissue. Stress fractures are tiny cracks in the bone, often caused by repetitive stress. And plantar fasciitis, which is pain in the heel and arch of the foot, often caused by inflammation of the plantar fascia, a thick band of tissue that runs along the bottom of your foot. These injuries not only hinder your training but can also lead to chronic pain and long-term damage if not addressed properly. And it's not just your musculoskeletal system that suffers. Overtraining can also lead to hormonal imbalances, particularly affecting your adrenal glands, which produce cortisol, your stress hormone. Now let's dive into the cellular level and talk about something called oxidative stress. You might be thinking, oxidative what? Let me explain. Our bodies are constantly producing energy through a process called cellular respiration. Think of it like a controlled burn, where oxygen interacts with glucose to produce energy. Now, just like any combustion process, cellular respiration produces byproducts, including unstable molecules called free radicals. These free radicals are like little troublemakers, bouncing around in your cells and causing damage to DNA, proteins, and other cellular structures. Our bodies have a natural defense system against these free radicals thanks to antioxidants. Think of antioxidants as the cleanup crew, neutralizing free radicals and preventing them from wreaking havoc. However, when we engage in extreme endurance activities like marathon running, we increase our production of free radicals. This increase in free radicals can overwhelm our antioxidant defenses, leading to a state of oxidative stress. Over time, this oxidative stress can damage our cells and contribute to aging and various diseases, including heart disease, cancer, and Alzheimer's disease. Now, don't get me wrong, exercise is generally a good thing. It helps boost our antioxidant defenses and protect us from oxidative stress. However, like most things in life, moderation is key. When we push our bodies to the extreme, we can tip the balance and increase our risk of oxidative damage. Last but not least, let's talk about the mental and emotional toll that marathon training can take. We often focus on the physical demands of endurance sports, but the mental aspect is just as important. Imagine this. You're constantly pushing your limits, striving for peak performance, and juggling training with work, family, and social life. This relentless pressure to perform can take a toll on your mental health, leading to stress, anxiety, and even depression. The constant focus on training and competition can consume your thoughts, leaving little room for relaxation and enjoyment. Moreover, the physical stress of marathon training can disrupt your sleep patterns, leading to insomnia or poor sleep quality. Lack of sleep further exacerbates stress, impairs cognitive function, and hinders recovery. This vicious cycle of stress, poor sleep, and fatigue can negatively impact your overall health and well-being. Furthermore, some runners develop an unhealthy obsession with training and performance, neglecting other aspects of their lives. This obsessive behavior can strain relationships, lead to social isolation, and create an imbalance in their lives. Remember, your mental and emotional health is just as important as your physical health. It's crucial to find a balance between training and other aspects of your life. Make time for relaxation, hobbies, and social connections, and if you're struggling with stress, anxiety, or depression, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Moderation is key. Running marathons isn't inherently dangerous, but overtraining, inadequate recovery, or pre-existing health conditions can increase risks. It's about finding that sweet spot, challenging yourself without pushing your body beyond its limits. Remember, your body is your temple. Treat it with respect, listen to its signals, and don't ignore warning signs. For longevity and optimal health, listen to your body and keep everything in moderation. For more such insights, please like and subscribe.